Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name's James, and it's time for another mail call. Let's put it over here. I've got this in the mail. Now, yeah, I opened it just to make sure I knew what it was, but I haven't taken it out and looked at it yet. I also got this one. Now, as a public service announcement, it is a violation of U.S. postal regulations to send comic books media mail. And it pisses me off when people do it. Not because I do it the right way. I send them ground advantage or even priority, depending on what it is. But the fact that they are breaking the law. This isn't just a small thing. This is a federal offense. If you get caught, and they will eventually catch you, you can pay some serious fines. As it is, if the post office had caught this, they could have turned around and charged me more postage on the package, even though I'm not the violator. Don't send it media mail. It's a couple extra dollars. Go ahead and take care of it. Now, I paid postage on it. I paid like $12 postage on that. They could have sent that ground advantage cheaper than what they did. But no, they send it media mail. It's wrong. Let's take a look at what I've got, and right after this. Okay, let's do this again. I didn't turn the camera on. What did I get? These were 20 comics for $7, so I did the right thing, and I ordered, double, twice the amount. I ordered 40 comics for $14, which is about 10 cents a piece, plus shipping. So no matter what I got, it was worth it. And it's all DC Comics, and I figured there was bound to be something in here for my collection. And I'm going to go through each one, show you what they are, and then I'm going to stop the recording, and I'm going to check my database and see which ones of these I already have, if any. So, and that'll tell me if I got a good deal or not. Starting with JLA, Justice League of America, number 103 from 2004. Adventures of Superman, number 608 from 2002. Batman, Gotham Knights, 54 from 2004. Batman Confidential, 27 from 2009. Hawkman, 24 from 2004. Justice League Elite, number 2 from 2004. Titans, 44 from 2004. Batman Confidential, number 12 from 2008. Now, from about 2000 to 2015 or 2016, I didn't buy hardly any comics. So a lot of these I've never seen. Some of them I've already picked up, but most of the covers look new to me. So that's a good thing. Action Comics number 818 from 2004. Superman 2006 from 2004. JLA 96 from 2004. Brave and the Bold number 10 from 2008. Identity Crisis number 2 from 2004. The Michael Turner cover. Very nice. Adventures of Superman 622 from 2004. Countdown to Adventure number 5 from 2008. Green Arrow 39 from 2004. Justice League number 3, New Justice. So this one has been published in the last 3 or 4 years, but I don't recognize the cover. probably because I wasn't going to my local store for a while. I had a lot of bills to pay. Detective Comics 839 from 2008. I dearly love the noir look to these. They did a lot of these for a detective, and I really like them. Martian Manhunter 7 from 2007. Nightwing 140 from 2008. Batgirl 48 from 2004. Red Hood Outlaws number 15 from 2017. Batman City of Light from 2004. World War book 1, 2007. JLA 31. Now I know I've got that one. We saw that the other week. From 1999. Batman 670 from 2007. Action Comics 757 from 1999. Green Lantern number 116 from 1999. Superboy from 1999, number 64. JLA 32. That's another one that we're pretty sure I've got it. Matter of fact, I commented on the feed. 1999. Robin 118 from 2003. Is it? Yep. Hawkman number 7, 2002. Wow, I really like that cover. Don't recognize that at all. Batman Death and the Madness. Oh, excuse me, Death and the Maidens. Number 6 of 9. That is from 2004. Superman 199 from January 2004. Flash 207 from 2004. Batman Gotham Knights 2004. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight 164 from 2003. Adventures of Superman number 625 from 2004. Green Lantern 27 from 2008. Batman and the Outsiders number 12 from 2004. Titans number 45 from 2002. And 52 Aftermath number 6 from 2008. So let me go ahead and check them out, see which ones I have, see which ones I don't. So there were 18 out of 40 that I already had. 22 of them I did not have. So that's actually a pretty good deal when you're considering it was bulk. It was a bulk buy, unknown. The only thing I knew about them is, number 1, they would be DC Comics, and number 2, there wouldn't be any duplicates. And that is exactly what I got. I'm not disappointed with it, and I think I can sell the rest of them for $1, $1 to $2 each. What I'll do is I'll put them in my $2 bin, in my $2 box, and take it to the next sidewalk or parking lot sale that I do. Or maybe I'll take them to a show for $1 a piece. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Overall, I'm not unhappy with that. That's not a bad way to buy comics. If you're new to getting into comics, I would recommend picking up a deal like that. $7 for 20 comics. that's dirt cheap. You're not going to get them any cheaper than that, plus shipping. So total was like $14, $15, something like that. Not bad. For 40, I ended up paying $10.23. So that was $25 for 40 comics. Oh, no, wait, 14 plus 10. Yeah, about $25 for 40 comics. I'll do that deal all day long. It's I wasn't looking for high value comics. I was looking at for run fillers, for titles that I'd never seen before, and I got a couple of those, so I'm happy. Let's go back over and take a look at what was in that envelope. All right, here we go. Now, I did partially open this already, but I'm just going to take it because I know it's cardboard and slide it right down there. Just rip it to shreds. Make it a little easier for me to open because it's got a lot of tape on it. This is a what I would probably consider either a Silver Age or an Atomic Age comic. I'm not sure which. And hey, it's in a bag and a board. It's got a board. How'd that happen? Superman number 95, The Practical Joker. Yeah, I would probably consider this Atomic Age. I actually used the Atomic Age to cover from about 1947 to 1954, for about that 10-year period. I also sometimes just call them pre-code comics. Let's see what year this is and what kind of condition it's in. Doesn't look too bad. Needs a clean. I think it's been pressed, but it wasn't cleaned first. Guys, if you're out there and you're pressing comics, clean them first. My God. Some stupid people out there. White pages. Not off-white, but white. Cover is detached at the lower staple. I don't know if I'm going to fix that or not. I might not. These are really white pages. What year is this? February 1955. So just it's pre-Silver Age. It's in that same year for Silver Age, but it isn't quite Silver Age. Wayne Boring artwork. And if you want to know how I quickly figured out that it was Wayne Boring, all you got to do is find a picture of Clark Kent and check out his glasses. See how the glasses just kind of sit on top of his face? They're not really in there good. That's how I tell if it's Wayne Boring or not. As a Varsity Vic comic, I used to enjoy reading those. Practical Joker. I don't think this one is Wayne Boring, and it has a fold here and here, and it's so tempting to just lift it up. And this is another reason why I say I think it's been pressed, because those are so flat against that. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to moisten them and then use my... Yeah. We'll take care of those. Pages are so white. I'm thinking this might be Kurt Swan art. We'll look it up on the grand database. Matter of fact, I will do that right now. While I'm thinking about it, because otherwise I might forget. Let's see, Superman. (1939 to 1986), issue number 95. Al Plastino did the cover. The first story, which I said was Wayne Boring, pencils, Wayne Boring. Ah, the second story, Varsity Vic, is Henry Boltinoff. The third story, which is the one I'm looking at now, was Al Plastino. And it looks like we have a page missing that was cut out. Does it affect the story? That's the key. End. Yeah, this has definitely been cut out. So I'm going to let them know that it has a page that's been cut out. I'm not happy about that. I don't want to return it. So, okay, it shows, I'm looking at the database here, Saga of the Soda. And then it says The Little Mayor. So maybe it's just a page that was inserted and it's not actually part of the comic. I don't know. They did that occasionally. I have another source that I'm going to check and see what's going on. Then they have the Smith Brothers advertisement. It mentions that. Little Mayor. Professor Eureka. It mentions that. Henry Boltinoff. And the statement of ownership. And then Jimmy Olsen, super reporter, Al Plastino. Maybe it's not missing. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. Here's another one. These are tipped in pages, or could be. There's Superman's secret message, that's listed. Radio beams, that's listed. I think those might just be tipped in pages. I'll count the pages in a little bit and find out what's going on. If you have a copy of Superman 95, can you check it to see if there's two tipped in pages towards the front? That seems kind of weird to me that they would do that. It would be easier for them to just do the pages the way they're supposed to. Overall, I'm not disappointed. All the stories are complete, which is the main thing. But I'm going to have to find out about those 2 pages that look like they've been either tipped in or pages were trimmed off of them. And the one, it really looks like it was cut, but I don't have any information on it showing that's the case. So we'll see about that. In the meantime, let's go back to me. Yeah, that really has me puzzled about that Superman because it doesn't appear to be missing any pages, but at the same time, it's got 2 that look like they were cut out. And I know at one point they would tip in a page, they would just add an extra page and it would be like that. Uh, yeah, that's got me confused. So I'm going to have to check that out, do a little research, see what I can find out about it. And in the meantime, I'm still going to put it in my collection. If I find that it is actually missing pages, I will contact the seller and let him know. So I need to do all of that research right away. Like I said, if you have a copy of Superman number 95, check on it for me. See if it has the same thing mine does. In the meantime, have yourself a great day. We'll see you tonight on Coffee with Chaos. I've got some more comics to show you. I have more mail. I got a stack of mail today. Well, actually, Monday I got a stack of mail. And those are just 2 of the items that are 2 of the things. I'm going to show the rest show the rest tonight. Meantime, have yourself a great day, and don't forget that what I do sometimes is only an idiot would do. So don't do it unless you're confident you can do it without any problems. Take care, everybody. See you tonight. Bye.